What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome back to another FC26 video where we're going to take a look at the brand new content here today from EA Sports. It's in the game. Guys, we are getting a brand new, well, we're getting the next promo on Friday. We're going to have some leaks for that towards the back end of the video, which is crazy that we're getting the leaks on a Tuesday rather than a Wednesday or a Thursday. But that's the way it shall be. But for today, guys, welcome back to the video. If you're enjoying the content here on the channel, feel free to drop a thumbs up. I am running out, guys. I've got 3 days left. I need to do Bundesliga, and I've got 10 games of squad battles to play to get myself done and dusted on here. Other than that, nothing new in these realms. I have finished, personally, the Ultimate Gauntlet. I'm literally 12 wins out of 12. On this, didn't lose a single game. Got the perfect round, obviously, got it all done. Only came up against 2 people using the Switch account glitch. Yeah, there we are. And I haven't finished the knockout royalty bonus just yet, but there's no new content there. In campaign, we've got new weekly rush points. But again, I will say, listen, I will say it. EA, just update these. Just update these, right? Update these. Instead of... Like who's looking for these packs? You know, update these packs with either players or evos or cosmetics or just better packs. You know, like a knockout royalty pack for getting the 45,000 points would have been calm, right? Way better than an 84x2. That's for sure. In milestones, and then challengers and FC Pro. Nothing else there whatsoever. If you want to use the best players in FC26, there's only one sure way to get them. U7Buy gives you some of the best prices around to buy Ultimate Team coins. It's fast, safe, and reliable. And if you use my discount code NEP at checkout, you get an extra 8% off their prices. But that's not all. U7Buy are giving away 5 million coins every day for free. Just follow the link below to find out more. And so with that, guys, let's take a look at the evolutions. I've basically run out of evos now. Once I finished O'Shea and Aussie, the Australian, Aussie, oi, I am done. Well, that's not true. I haven't made the link. And we've also got Just Shoot. Repeatable 26 times. Boosts finishing by 3. Volleys by 3. Is play 1 match. Max overall 86, finishing by 3 to 90, volleys by 3 to 90. That could be quite handy, especially for players that you might have. Like for me with Fryer, for example, I can now get him 3 finishing and 3 volleys without giving him an overall upgrade on his overall rating. But there's going to be better options. I don't think I have a player on this account that has those better options. But that's not a bad one. It's the first repeatable one we've had in a while. I want to find a player where I've got really low finishing that it's actually going to be useful for. But I don't think I've got many of that type of player. Oh, let me have a look at McDermott. Yeah, so he is going to be banging for this Evo because I can now get his finishing up to 90 with without his shooting actually going up much. You know, his volleys will go up, his finishing will go up, his shooting might go up to like 84, and so then the next shooting upgrade will give positioning, finishing, shot power all the way up to 99, which would be banging. So I like this one. Let me pop him in there. What does that do? It takes his shooting to 82 straight away off over, what was it? Was it 80 or 81? It was 80. That's a bad upgrade, +2. Okay, it's only 81, so it's only +1 shooting for it. I like it, guys. 26 repetitions, not too shabby at all, not too bad at all. Nothing else by way of evos today, though. As for the Subicas, what do we have today? We have got Crystal Dunn and Endrick and Knauf. 3 players today, guys. So player of the month, Endrick, is here first. 4-star skill moves, 3-star weak foot in February. Okay. Striker and right wing. He's got great pace, good dribbling, good physicals, bit low on aggression, not the best passing, and okay shooting. He is only 87 rated, which is a positive for Evos, but he's got 2 playstyle pluses, which is a negative for Evos. He's got rapid plus, quick step technical, finesse shot, power shot in low driven plus, and game changer. Short of giving him incisive and or ticky, this is actually a really good set of playstyles. 5 squads. Oh, fuck. Jesus Christ. An 86, an 86 with an inform, an 87 twice, and an 88. Whoa. Oh, it's just awful, isn't it? It's just awful. We've also got today. Where's the other player gone? It'll be here, won't it? Ansgar Knauf. And I've had a Knauf of EA giving us these deadbeat SBCs. So he's got 4-star, 4-star, 5'11". That's nice. He can play right mid, left mid, cam, and right back, which is quite interesting. He's got great pace. And then distinctly average stats across the board. He's got finesse shot, low driven, game changer, pinged pass, rapid plus, tech, and quick step. Good playstyles. More specific for a cam, I would probably play him there. I know he doesn't have incisive or ticky, but ping pass is nice. As a right mid, no, do you know what? As a right mid, I don't mind it as well. Wouldn't mind like a bit of whip pass on him for right mids. I think he's quite tall as well, Knauf, isn't he? 5'11". Yeah, I don't mind it for a right mid. And he's going to be 3 squads. It's an 83, an 84, and an 85 with an inform. Probably a bit too expensive for me. Like it's not terrible, don't get me wrong, but probably not for me. And then Crystal Dunn, guys, end of an era. Keep in mind the end of an era players do get icon-style chemistry. Crystal Dunn's got 4-star, 4-star. She could play left back, right mid, centre mid, right wing, left wing, cam, and striker. She's got good pace, decent physicals, decent dribbling, decent passing, decent shooting, and decent defending outside of defensive awareness. It's pretty good cards. For playstyle, she's got quick step plus, technical plus, rapid, intercept jockey, incisive ticky, finesse shot, and relentless. I honestly think actually as a box-to-box midfielder, that's a really good card. The playstyles are brilliant for a box-to-box. The 4-star, 4-star is decent. The stats are decent. The price, an 85, an 86, an 87, and then 3 88s. I just can't lie, guys. Like these are all no's from me. There's just no's. I'm not doing those. I'm not doing those SBCs. I just think they're just. Again, I will say I will stand by this point in spite of the fact that I might be on my own with this opinion. I will stand by this opinion. There is no problem making this card just like 10 gold squads, right? Let me just put my low tier crud fodder in for a card like this. And the reason why there's no problem with that is because it's not a meta card. It's not extremely overpowered. It's not even aligned with the power curve. It's not going to break anyone's team. It's not going to change anyone's team. Like nobody's going to be sitting there going, oh, let me get rid of my World Tour Silver Superstar Hullet for Crystal Dunn. People are going to sit here and go, yeah, I'm just not doing that. I'm just not doing that. But EA think that they will. The same with Knauf and most definitely the same with Endrick. I mean, Endrick's card is crazy. Next up from EA. 86 by 2 is back instead of the 85 by 3. I assume this is like an 84 with an inform, something like that. An 83 with an inform. Not bad. Don't mind it. Don't mind it. Otherwise, nothing there. Challenge is nothing new. Icons, nothing new. Foundation and swaps, nothing new. Just note to you guys, you've got 3 days left to get those first swaps tokens, okay? Don't forget if you're in that position of possibly forgetting. Now then. The evolution here today, I like it. It's mostly downvoted. I think this is a good fixer. Obviously, I concede the problem with this Evo is the fact that it is max overall 86. People probably have got 87 plus rated cards already, and so that's probably going to be a bit frustrating. Yeah, another mini Evo for my golden Liao that I'm cooking. Fair enough. It's obviously not what we want, but it's not terrible. And it's a bit poor, isn't it? That's the standard that we're looking from EA at the moment is not terrible. Yeah, bit painful. As for the SBCs, guys, Knauf, downvote. Done, downvote. Oh, knockout royalty upgrade is there. I didn't see that. I'll go and do that in a second. Let me go and get that knockout royalty pack in a moment. We'll go and do that. Endrick's upvoted. Are people insane? 86x2 is decent. I'm sorry. Have I missed something with Endrick? Oh, does he fit into an Evo? Hold on. What's that one that was just in the store? No, I don't think so. Like, somebody needs to explain to me in the comments why people like this. Way too expensive, I agree. You're a dumbass, 1,000,000,000%. He has rapid plus and low driven plus. Okay, finesse shot's way better than low driven plus. Rapid plus is very good. Good stats for an 87 overall and good playstyles. He's only missing passing playstyles, which you can add to him very soon because he's an 87. I do agree with all of that. I do agree with what this guy says here, absolutely. However, I would still say that that is wildly too expensive. He has got very good playstyles, and the guy is right. You just need to add, it's what I said, isn't it? Give him an incisive and a ticky, which you can do very soon, if not already, because he's only 87 rated, so he's going to be evoable in the very near future. He's got the 4 key shooting playstyles, including low driven plus. I prefer finesse shot plus. I don't mind low driven plus. He's got quick step rapid plus, which is banging, and technical, which is banging. However, the problem is he's got 4-star skill moves, 3-star weak foot. That is terrible for this stage of the game. He requires an evo to be brought up to scratch, and I don't think his stats are very good. His pace is very good. His agility is very good. Otherwise, his dribbling is really bad. His physical's not terrible, but it's not great either. Low stamina, low aggression. And then his passing is terrible. So you're probably looking at a finisher on him, which raises, much needed raises, some of those dribbling stats to being all of a sudden quite good. Shooting's quite good. Pace is quite good. It reminds me of the card from yesterday. Who was it yesterday that we got? Mkhitaryan. It's a decent card, just for a poor price. I think Endrick is along those same lines. I think it's a decent card. I just think it's wildly too expensive. Look, if there was, and I know League SBC Infinite Grind does exist right now, but it's hard, it's time consuming, and it requires you to use web app extensions with sets, like things set up to really take advantage of it. Your average Joe is not going to be able to utilize League SBCs to their advantage. When it comes to generally getting fodder, where from? And I know, like, oh, EA want you to go to the store and buy the fodder. Like, fair enough, like, I get it. But there has to be some form of, like, grindability in the game. And you could argue, oh, but Nep, like, you got the 83x14s, you got the new 86x2s. You're using what you get out of that to put back into it for the next day. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of Endrick at all, to be fair. I think it's a good card. I just think it's wildly expensive, personally. And again, that's just my opinion. If you guys like him, then fair enough. That is just my opinion. For this Knauf card, a lot closer to a reasonable price at 48k, but I still think wildly overpriced. I still think, like, you know, for him, if they just removed that last squad with the inform, I'd be like, yeah, fair enough. That's good. An 84 rated squad is only 9k now, and an 83 rated squad is only 6k. I would pay 15k's worth of fodder for this card. It's this last squad that is unnecessary, in my opinion. Without that, I think this would be decent. With it, I don't think so. I'd probably go for an engine on him because I'd use him as a wide mid. I'd want to boost that passing, that dribbling, and that pace, but not a card I'm personally going to be looking at picking up, that's for sure. And then this Crystal Dunn card, similarly, guys, you know, really good playstyles. Again, like, the card itself is really good, right? Lots of different positions all over the place, which is fantastic. Brilliant playstyles as a whole. You know, she doesn't really have any, like, tier 2 playstyles. They're all tier 1. They're all like elite tier or tier 1 playstyles, which is fantastic. I think as a box-to-box midfielder would be brilliant. You know, passing stats are decent, pace is decent, dribbling is decent. I think something like maybe a Maestro. Maestro is really good for passing and really brings up that dribbling as well. And at that point, she's got good pace and good shooting. And, of course, she has icon chemistry links, which is valuable for sure. I would, again, just say that the price point, 350k, just too much. Just too much. Like, remove the 88 rated squads, and then I'd be like, yeah, I'll do that. 100k, yeah, that's worth it, right? What is that? An 87, an 86, and an 85. I'll be like, that's probably worth it. I did the Jordi Alba, I did the Sergio Busquets. But the crazy thing is, and this is where I think they're getting it wrong, man. This is where I think they're getting it wrong. This done compared to, let's say, Busquets, who has been in the game for an extremely long time. Now, obviously, she's got way more positions. Physical's only 3 away. Busquets has got 4 more defending. Busquets has got 4 less dribbling, but 1 more passing. A considerable amount less pace and a bit less shooting, but that's irrelevant. He's centre-back, CDM, centre-mid. And he's 3-3. But this card has been in the game for a significant amount of time. This card hasn't, right? And they're not worlds apart. They're very similar in price. Like, Dunn is a better card for sure, but not by a significant amount. And it's way later in the game cycle. Like, a card like this, I just don't personally think should be that expensive. And again, like, I fully appreciate, like, with some of my opinions this year and last as well, actually, with some of my opinions this year and last, oh, does he fit into that new Evo? Doesn't matter, his finishing is already 91. Yeah, with some of my opinions this year and last, I know that I'm like, not a lot of people are in full agreement with me. I still wouldn't change my opinion because I genuinely think they're terribly priced SBCs. What I don't understand about this sort of SBC is, what are EA getting out of it? Like, are people actually going to the store to buy packs to complete this done SBC? Or not? I don't know. With that, guys, the next promo is going to be Foot Fantasy. Probably one of my all-time favorite promos, if we're being perfectly honest. And we've got some leaks already. So Rafael Leao is coming as an Ultimate Team Fantasy card on Friday. Stats are a prediction for all these cards, but we're also going to get Salma Paraluelo in the team. FIFA Trading Romania says Fantasy promo is back this week. This promo brings exciting new transfers, heroes, and plenty of surprises along the way. I can't lie, EA would have to do something outrageous to surprise me at this point. Like, they would have to introduce a Champions League add-on for me to be like, oh my God, I'm surprised at that. Because there's nothing that they can do that would make me go, holy, that's insane. The best thing they can do is like bring something old back. You know, we had tournaments back this year. We've had icon swaps back this year. And that's nice, but surprising? I don't know if I'm surprised. Foot legends Gervinho and Ibarbo make their long-awaited return on the pitch to reunite with Doumbia, completing the iconic trio once again. Available soon as SBCs. Fantasy promos back this week. Ibarbo and Gervinho are getting SBCs. They're going to be crazy expensive, aren't they? Joao Cancelo is also coming as a fantasy SBC. Obviously now back at Barcelona, guys, that will be a huge card because it will have right back, right mid and left back, you would presume. And I also assume, like last year, the fantasy SBCs or the fantasy cards will be live cards. Foot Fantasy FC 25. Let's have a look at it from last year from EA Sports, guys. This is what we had last year. Fantasy FC. Campaign launch, they got the card. If the club wins 2 games from the next 4 league games, they got a +1. If the club scored 10 goals in the next 4 league games, they got a 99 stat. If the one player goal or assist in the next 4 league games or a clean sheet for defenders and goalkeeper, they got a playstyle plus and a skill move upgrade. 0 yellow cards for either a week for a skill move upgrade. The previously it was playstyle pluses. If the club wins a domestic main cup, there's a 99 stat and then another boost for the domestic league. So these will be live cards, and the heroes also had an upgrade path as well. And if I remember correctly, there were some banging cards last year. Darwin Nunez, I think, had one that was absolutely insane. So for me personally, live cards are just the best. Like there's a lot of live cards this year. Some of them haven't even had their like boosts properly yet. But you know, the Thunderstruck, I mean, to be fair, Thunderstruck this year was a bit poor for what EA did. The FC Pro Live cards Darwin Núñez, look at his upgrade. He's gone from 4-3 to 4-5. He's gained 3 pace, 3 shooting, 3 passing, dribbling, defending, and 1 physical. He's gained tiki-taka plus and right wing. This was a good card. Like, he's also gained a few roles and whatnot. And if we look at this Darwin Núñez market, he's 78k right now. That's insane. If we look at his market price, though, he did creep up after, you know, he was down at 50k. Now he's up at, like, he was up at 110k. He's down again a bit right now. But the live cards, I think they just inject excitement into the game, don't they? It's something to follow along with your team in real life. You know, it's almost like live evos. Like, there's just value in them. And Joao Cancelo, of course, will be a fantastic one to pick up. We're also going to be getting Semenyo of City and a Bruno Fernandes Fantasy FC card. Could be a really good card by the end of it for Bruno Fernandes, especially if it comes in like a bit meta and whatnot. We're also going to be getting Endrick. And again, right, why make his player of the month so expensive if he's about to get a fantasy card? Right, and he started off quite well at Lyon. I mean, he had a fantastic debut. I think he got a red card in his last game. It's been hit and miss. He's not registered for their European football either, so he's only playing league games. But we're going to be getting a Cole Palmer coming in as well. Rafael Leao and Salma Paraluelo. But the brand new promo, guys, is coming. That was from yesterday, wasn't it? Yeah, the brand new promo is coming. And hopefully it's going to be a good one to be involved in. You know, something that allows us to kind of change our teams a little bit. Nothing too bad in that regard. Now then, just before we get out of here, because I didn't see it there at first, but EA have given us, the, where is it? The Knockout Royalty upgrade. Earn a pack containing 1 player item from the Knockout Royalty squad, not including icons or heroes. I don't know why they do that, man. It's so annoying. It's going to be an 85 rated squad with an inform. Have I got that available? We've got Baumgartner and Oguz, 86 rated. I'm going to be able to put a few more of these Knockout Royalty cards in there because they're all kind of dirt cheap and I don't really care to have them. So what have we got? We've got Blas, he can go. Who else have I got? Oguz is already in there. Pavard, I don't really want to get rid of. Zaniolo, he can go. Not only can Zaniolo go because he's low rated and cheap, he was garbage, by the way. Pepe can go in there as well. I played with Zaniolo in quite a few games. Oh, man. I mean, fair enough. What a terrible card. And then for my players, oof, I might need a little bit more. I might need another little promo or special card in there. My fodder game is extremely weak at the moment, but that is enough for me. So an 85 rated squad getting submitted in. Let me know in the comments or down below what you got in your pack. And of course, there are some great players on offer here. I would like to get at least somebody who's 2 playstyle pluses. I think so long as I get someone who has got 2 PS plus, they will be usable. A 1 PS plus player, I won't be interested. Out they walk. It's a goalkeeper. It's going to be Emi Martinez. That is a hard L for me. That is a really hard L for me. Arsenal past and present, which isn't too bad, I suppose. It could have been worse. You know, it could have been worse. But I don't like him as an Arsenal past and present because I think he's a bit of a dick. So there you go. That is going to be the end of the video for me for today, guys. As always, thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it. And I will see you next time. I'm out. Peace.